What's up, YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Kavion. I'm in the building, and this is part 2 of my PS2 How Much It's Worth series. So, this is going to be top 10 of the rarest PS2 games. You can see PS2 run for a lot of money. If you know what you're looking for, you make a list. You go out to the stores, you're going to get, you know what I'm saying, you're going to find the games that's in the list. So, the most valuable PlayStation 2 games of all time tend to be those that fell into obscurity. So the ones that nobody talk about, the underrated ones. Or they released in multiple markets. But there are a few expensive PS2 games based on well-recognized IPs that, for whatever reason, have become rare collector's pieces over time. So these are for collectors. That's who's gonna buy it. That's why you want to invest in buying PS2 games, because collectors are gonna pay top dollars for it. Whatever the reason, these 10 games remain some of the most valuable PS2 games in 2023. All prices were taken from pricecharting.com. So number 10 on the list, we have Bully. The complete in the box, factory seal PS2 edition will give you $207. Loose give you $162. New will give you $301. So new factory seal, $301. Complete in the box, open, but it still have the box. That'll give you $207.25. And loose, probably without the case, that'll give you $162. Still, that's a lot of money. Rockstar was once known for a lot more than just Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 more than a decade ago. The studio put out new IPs and tried out new ideas more often than it does now. Around the time of Grand Theft Auto 4 release came Bully, arguably one of the most controversial games of all time in several countries. The game was very popular, and eventually Rockstar released a collector's edition, complete with an embossed, unique cover that looked like a school locker with a volleyball and comic set. The collector's edition is one of the most expensive PS2 games ever, though the original title in its original case is not quite as pricey. So the collector's edition, if you got the collector's edition factory seal, it's gonna run you some money. But like I said, the loose edition of Bully is $162. Complete in the box is $207, and new is $301. That's Bully. Number 10. Now we move on to number 9, Futurama. $247 complete in the box. The loose edition is $152, and new $600. Dang, Futurama. Of all the most expensive PS2 games and of all the pop culture IPs represented on the PlayStation 2, none is more recognizable than Futurama, Matt Groening's adult-oriented classic cartoon. The game adaptations, simply called Futurama as well, was released on the PS2 in 2003 to mixed but mostly negative reviews. So it didn't do good when it comes to the rating. The game wasn't particularly awful or anything. It just wasn't anything special, and a lot of the comedy value was lost in the series being adapted to fit the new medium. As a result, none other than Futurama is the 9th most expensive PS2 game currently available. So loose, again, Futurama is $152, complete in the box, $247, and new, $600. So if you go to the Goodwill, the thrift store, and you see a brand new Futurama PS2 game, that shit could run you $600 when you flip it. Don't forget, mark these down, put this on a list, and you go out and look for these stuff. So next on the list we have, number 8 on the list we have is Obscure. This rare PlayStation 2 game is pretty aptly named, all things considered, as the 8th most expensive game collectors can buy for the PlayStation 2. Obscure is another survival horror game that fell into, well, obscurity over time. Unreleased, it has pretty middling reviews, but certain elements received a lot of praise, like players' ability to combine items and play co-op through the campaign. Why this game became one of the rarest PS2 games ever, it is a bit murky, but it's likely something to do with a lack of interest in the game on its release and a resurgence of its interest in it once it was re-released on Steam. When Obscure was ported with better graphics to PC, perhaps new fans of the game were shocked to find how rare copies of the original were. So that's Obscure. The loose edition, $155, complete in the box, $267, and the new edition, brand new, $360. Next on the list we have is Hacked. Number 7, Hacked Quarantine. Loose edition, $200, complete in the box, $281, brand new, $350. The Hack series of games, often styled hack games, are based on the world of Hack Signs, an anime that first premiered early in 2002 in June of that year. The first game is the 4-part series came out and was simply called Hacked. In early 2004, the 4th and final part of the gaming branch of the Hack series was released, titled Hack Quarantine. In Japan, this game had the subtle Absolute Encirclement, where it was also a more popular series. However, a North American version of this niche series conclusion is much harder to come by, which is why Hack Quarantine is one of the rarest and most expensive PlayStation 2 games. Again, that's Hack Quarantine, the loose edition, $200, complete in the box, $281, brand new, $350. Damn, that's some good prices for a brand new PS2 games. That's gonna cost you no less than $5-10. That's a major flip. I'm a hustler, so I'm always about to flip. So I'm trying to help y'all get into the flip also. That was Hack Quarantine. So number 6, we have is Silent Hill, Shattered Memory. So the loose edition is $292, complete in the box is $315, and brand new, $521. Damn. The Silent Hill series is one of the most famous PS2 games series of all time, so much so that the fans still clamor for Silent Hills, despite no new news about such project in years. But back in the PS2 days, the series was booming, and Silent Hill Shattered Memories offers a new take on old events. The only problem was the PS2 version of this game was ported from the original Wii version, and most reviews gave it worse marks for bad optimization and other issues the port had. The Wii version of this game isn't too pretty. Isn't too pricey, sorry. But the PS2 version will set back fans $100. Damn. Wow, the PS2 version will set you back a few $100. Wow, that's Silent Hill. The loose version is $292. The complete in the box is $315. The brand new version is $521. That's some good prices. Number 5 on the list we have is Haunting Ground. The loose edition, $259. Complete in the box is $327. Brand new, $562. Survival horror games make up a lot of the rarest PS2 games, and to add another one to the pile, Haunting Grounds comes in as the 5th most valuable PS2 games ever. This game was relatively poorly received across the board, but it was re-released in 2015 as a digital exclusive only in Japan. Because of the limited availability of physical copies of the game, and perhaps because a digital version came out almost a decade ago, damn, the price of this game has steadily gone up over the years. It falls a little short of the most expensive PS2 games, but can still cost collectors quite a bit, particularly those looking for a complete in-the-box copy. So again, a complete in-the-box copy is $327. The loose edition is $259, and a brand new get you $562. Next on the list we have is Xenos Saga 3. So the loose edition is $180. Complete in the box is $349. Brand new, $421. Both the original version of Xenos Saga 3 and the PlayStation 2 and the version of the game with the special lenticular box art are among the most expensive PS2 games of all time nowadays. Xenos Saga Episode 3 is the finale to a long-running series that was on the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo DS. The game itself is a turn-based JRPG with lots and lots of exploring to do, and it's far from a bad game. In fact, when it was released, it was only second to Nintendo DS title New Super Mario Bros. That week. This game is pretty pricey, both for it being the final part of a relatively niche series and of course for the separate version with a lenticular cover, a cover that changes depending on which angle it is viewed from. So damn, the cover makes it more expensive, where you get the lenticular cover. But the loose edition of Xenos Saga 3 is $180, complete in the box, $349, and brand new edition is $421. Next on the list, number 3, we have is Blood Will Tell. So the loose edition for Blood Will Tell is $232, complete in the box is $359, and brand new, $535. Yo, that's some good prices, man. I'm looking at this shit and I'm, putting a mental note in my head to go buy some of this, or if I see it, to pick it up. Come on now. Blood Will Tell is a game based on the Dororo manga series by legendary manga artist Osamu Tezuka. Sorry for butchering his name. He's Japanese. Okay. Players take the role of Hayukaramu, whose body was stolen by 48 fiends and replaced with prosthetic parts. It's the player's goal in which Blood Will Tell to recover their body by defeating all 48 of the fiends. Nice. It released in 2004. In 2004, Blood Will Tell is one of the most expensive PS2 games, thanks in large part to its cult appeal. So it has a cult following, so that'll definitely, the minute you put it on the market, it's gone. Because people know what they're looking for, so if they see it there for a nice price, it's gone. Yeah, so fans of Tezuko's work and of the Dororo manga will have a great time with this game that took so much inspiration from the series if they can't get over the 200 to 600 price tag. So that's what you sell it from, 200 to 600. So we got loose edition is $232, complete in the box is $359, and the new edition is $535, and that is Blood Will Tell. Number 2 on the list we have is Rule of Rose. Remember, I did a upload earlier with the PS2 games, and this one was on the list too. So Rule of Rose garnered controversy upon Rule of Rose, the loose edition is $400, complete in the box is $700, and brand new is $1,000. Damn, over $1,000. Rule of Rose garnered controversy upon its release in Europe in late 2006 for its portrayal of children without the filter of guilt or sin, which made the EU at the time seek to ban its sale. Interesting. It's another survival horror title, this time with a bit of psychological twist and a fairy tale-like flavor. Though controversy around the game stemmed from exaggerated claims against it, which later proved to be false, it still wasn't received well because of bad reviews. And an embattled European release, the game became incredibly rare. So controversy can make a game go up in price, you know what I'm saying? So again, that is Rule of Rose. The loose edition is $400. The complete in the box is $700, and the new edition is over $1,000. Nice. And number 1 on the list, this was also on our list earlier. This was Koan. Number 1, the most expensive PlayStation 2 game, going by the complete in-box price is Koan, a not very well-known survival horror game by a now well-known developer from software. Released in 2004, this survival horror was something new from software at the time, but it didn't have much reach. I never heard of it, and it wasn't received very well by critics, so it fell into obscurity. Yeah, pretty much. But see, the games you never heard of, that's the ones that collectors know and they have a cult following. Nowadays, Koan is such a rare game that just its loose disc is worth more than most other valuable PS2 games. Damn, just the loose disc is worth more than some PS2 games. New price from software is a household name in the gaming industry. It is more of a collective item than ever. It reminded perhaps of a time when From Software could do no wrong. So that is the top 10. So number 1 again was Koan. The loose edition was $459, complete in the box. $764, brand new, $1,400. Damn. Number 2 on the list was Rule of Rose, loose edition, $400, complete in the box. $700, brand new, over $1,000. Number 3, Blood Will Tell, loose edition, $232, complete in the box. $359, brand new, $535. Number 4, Xenos Saga 3, loose edition, $180, complete in the box. $349, brand new, $421. Number 5 on the list, Haunting Ground, loose edition, $259, complete in the box. $327, brand new, $562. Number 6 on the list, Silent Hill, Shattered Memories, loose edition, $292, complete in the box. $315, brand new, $521. Yo, this shit could make you a lot of money. Number 7 on the list is Hack Quarantine, loose edition, $200, complete in the box. $281, brand new, $350. Number 8 on the list we got is Obscure, loose edition, $155, complete in the box. $267, brand new, $360. Number 9 on the list we got is Futurama, loose edition, $152, complete in the box. $247, brand new, $600. Damn, $600, that's nice. And number 10 on the list we got is Bully, loose edition, $162, complete in the box. $207, brand new, $301. So again, if you could just get a gist of the 10 games that could bank you some money, if you go out and you collect at least 5 of the 10 games, that's one day. You could go back every week and it's just going to keep showing up. It's going to keep restocking. You know what I'm saying? These games are rare. These games people don't even know about. So they just give it, they give it to their kids, or their kids might have it and they chuck it away to the Goodwill. And you know what I'm saying? That's where these stuff come across. Rare items you have to look for. You seek and you shall find. So get on top of your PlayStation 2 treasure hunts and make some money out there. Pennies on the dollar. You know we hustle. It's your boy KVon. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. I'm out the building, y'all. Peace.